Right. Good morning. As you are coming on one by one, I want to quickly take us through the rights of the EU nationals in the United Kingdom after Brexit. There's quite a lot of controversies situation with regards to what rights the EU will have in the UK after Brexit. So as a result of that, I was thinking that it would be appropriate for us to quickly go through this morning before I get settled down for something else. I've been receiving questions and answers from people, generally, but it's really hard for me, it's really hard for me to deal with individual questions. And this is why I think it would be appropriate, to come on now and talk about it generally, so that an individual will know exactly where they fit in and how to go about it. I'm looking generally in terms of explaining to those who are already in the United Kingdom. And I think they are the ones that really want to know more. You see, those who are still outside the UK, that are in Germany, in France, in Spain, in Finland, in any of the European continents, I would suggest that the earlier the better for them. But regardless of the hassles of rushing into the United Kingdom, there is a cutoff that people will need to understand later on before we exit in March 2019. We are definitely having cutoff. And cutoff means that those who are in the UK up until the last minute that we have our completion done would continue to have that right. But then that means that they must have spent their 5 years continuously in the United Kingdom. According to the Secretary of State yesterday, there is an email that we received straight from her. In her email and the consultation paper that I received yesterday, directly from the Home Office Secretary Commission study on the EU rights in the United Kingdom. Basically, it's saying that the rights of EU citizens living in the UK and of UK citizens in the EU is what is crucial to the government of the United Kingdom and the European president at the moment. So therefore, what they are trying to put in place to make things work better for everybody, I think is a way for them they want to have a kind of a structure in place. Now, the structure they want to have in place is to ensure that there is a joint published agreement between UK and Europe. So you call UK EU notes. It's going to be called UK EU notes. Now, for majority of you that are already in the UK, don't convince your friends that are in Europe to start coming in carelessly. Don't let them lose their jobs. Don't let them lose their rights. Don't let them leave their homes and thinking that they are coming to land of honey and gold. Even despite the fact of holding European passport, if you don't have enough experience to understand the system, you're not going to be able to get it done. You'll not be able to get it done. You will just leave a good job and come and take on a crappy job here in the UK. Now, in terms of having permanent status, the right of the citizen of EU that are in the UK, the Secretary of State said you will have that right providing you have stayed here continuously for 5 years. So you will be having your permanent residence. So you will have the same right that I have as a UK citizen when we exit in 2019 March. Let's get that right. You will have the same rights that I, as a citizen of the United Kingdom, has. But the rest of them that have not clocked 5 years, to enable them have their permanent residence, will need to apply for a temporary permission, which a lot of people don't understand how to go about it. You see, you are not in a rush, you are not under rush, but you will be by the time we exit in 2019. So it is quite crucial that people have this in their mind and understand exactly what the system is putting in place for them. I've been receiving quite enormous large phone calls from our friends in Europe who want to migrate into United Kingdom as a result of our coming out of Europe agreement. But what I'm saying is that, why are you rushing to come down? What is the big deal in the United Kingdom? What's the difference? In fact, Germany is the big spender in Europe. So why are you rushing? Now, I understand because of economic situation, people are not able to get jobs, or because of one thing or the other, people are struggling to get jobs in European country. But then, having said that, United Kingdom is a small island. It's a small island that can only take little. There is no way it can entertain more than what it can take. If it does, the system will be shook. The system will be shook in a way that the citizens that are in the UK will suffer. And that is the main reason why they voted to leave Europe. Anyway, even though many of them that voted are ignorant, and they are ignorant to the system, to the law, to the repercussions. It's like a person seeking divorce from a rich from other party without knowing the repercussion of seeking the divorce, because you are the one at fault and you're asking for divorce. It's going to be trivial. You're going to pay a lot of money to get out of that relationship. We are in a relationship with Europe since 1972. Now that we are seeking to come to bring the relationship to an end, it basically means that we're going to pay a lot of money to get out of this. Now, all the talks so far that have been going on, flying up and down, it's not clear to those that are not well educated, but went into poll to go and vote. They went into poll to go and vote without knowing the repercussions. But those who are already in the UK is what I want to concentrate on from the consultation paper that I received last night. But I didn't have enough time to read the consultation paper, so I quickly flipped through it on my mail. But as I'm looking at it, the status of the EU citizens in the UK, it's not difficult to be clear to everybody now, even though there's going to be an agreement in place. Where there's a problem is the rest that are in Europe, living in European countries, to be able to come in anytime they feel like, without them obtaining visa. That is where the agreement is going to be. That is where they are having problem now to reach agreement. But what is the essence of our getting out of Europe? That's what I don't understand. Single currency, single market, free movement. You know, all these things were not properly taken into consideration when we exit. But we are going to be out completely. But those who are in the United Kingdom already, you are okay, you are safe. Hold on, providing you are working and you are paying your taxes to our government, you are safe. If not, if you're here and you don't have a job, you're only allowed to stay here for 3 months. After 3 months, you must return back to your country. You must return back to your country. Because if you don't return back to your country, then you become, basically you're going to become illegal immigrants. Because the law at that time is going to be catching on you. So I actually want us to, I want to take some phone calls to see how I can manage to deal with things without having major problems. You know, I want to know how I can answer questions from people so that they will know their rights. The line is open on 07908 628 You know, the line is open 07908 628 I like to deal with it once and for all so that the individual problem can be easily catered for, you know, without prejudice. And the only way we can cater for that is when people understand exactly what is going on. You know, you need to understand what is going on. That's the problem. A lot of people do not understand what is going on. And as a result of that, they tend to ask questions every now and then. If you are in the United Kingdom and you have clocked 5 years, you can apply for a permanent residence. You see, the problem there and the disadvantage is that Don't make a mistake at the moment to apply for British passport. You see, all of you that has a European passport and at the same time apply for British passport, you have denied your family member that right. The right you have in the UK as a European person is different. Because if I go to Europe now, I'll be able to exercise the same rights you have in the European continent, whether in France, in Spain, in Germany, or elsewhere, as long as it's within the agreement. But at the moment, I notice that people have fundamentally got it wrong. You know, they have got it wrong in a way that they forgot that the moment he doesn't affect Irish citizens, because we have an agreement. We have a boundary agreement with Ireland, with Irish. So Irish citizens will come to UK as much as they like. Do you understand? Irish citizens will come to the United Kingdom. These are our brothers or our sisters. Let me say our sisters, because we are the big player. So they are our sisters. They are our baby. And there is no way we can ask our baby to be taking permission to come to us. Our babies have every right to get through to us. So Irish citizens, you are fine. You are fantastic. You have no problem. I'm talking about my friends, my colleagues from European continent, the Germans, the French, the Spanish, you know, the Lithuania, the Slovakia, you know, all of them like that, the Italian, the big players in the board, in the game. They need to know what is going on. They need to be aware. A lot of people are not aware of it, but they need to be aware. So you can call me on 07908-628-240 if you have pending issue giving you headache. You can call me on 07908-628-240 so that I can, you know, I can do. So the rights are there. They're not taken away. But then how do you understand it? How do you know how to use it? When do you put your rights into place, into system? When do you apply? You know, these are the things that a lot of people don't know when to do. You really need to know when to do it, when to apply. Because if you don't know, it's available. I don't know why it's dying off. Try it now. It's available now. I just put it on. I just put it on 07908-628-240. I just put it on. I'm so sorry. If I don't take it off, I won't be able to sleep. Please. So you have to forgive me. If I don't take it off, I won't be able to have at least 2-3 hours sleep. But it's on now. It's on. So if you want to call, you can call. Let me try it myself. But the number is definitely on now. You got me there, Sha. But it's on. Okay, it's on now. Yeah. Okay. So the number is available now. If you want to call me, it's on 07908-628-240. That's the number. It's on 07908-628-240. So I'm talking about the rights of the European Union citizen living in the United Kingdom after Brexit. There's quite a lot of huge debates surrounding this complex situation. But regardless of the complexity of it, I wouldn't want you to put yourself in a situation whereby you raise unnecessary panic. There is no need for such. You know, there is no need to raise panic in this kind of scenario, because we... Hello?
Hello, good morning, ma.
Good morning to you, my dear.
Yes, sir. I just have a question to ask, ma.
I'm available for you.
All right, ma. You know, I'm an EU citizen.
Okay.
And then my daughter has, 5 years. She's not an EU citizen, so they've given her here 5 years.
Okay.
Yeah, and she's getting married very and her husband is in Nigeria.
Okay. Your daughter has what does she have again?
She has 5 years.
She has 5 years.
Yes.
Okay.
But under my, my, what's it called?
Under who?
That's under me, because she doesn't have her EU citizenship yet.
Are you the European citizen?
Yes, I am the European citizen.
So your daughter has 5 years residence card under you.
Yes.
The application has to pass through you. You know that.
Okay, so if she's bringing her husband in, the application has to pass through me.
Yeah, because you are the sponsor. Nothing must be done behind your back. So you will be making an application for that husband.
Okay.
Yeah, you will be making an application for him as a family member, based on the fact that he married to your daughter. So there must be marriage certificate in place. Let them take advice when they are ready.
Okay, because we live in Manchester, so.
Oh yeah, definitely. People travel to me from Manchester, and if they can't do that, they speak to me on the phone. They do postal order for the payments and have a slot on the phone. But that can be done perfectly on Monday when my assistant is available.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
And another thing I want to ask, a friend of mine is just planning to come. He got married to an EU citizen, and they were like scared that maybe they will not meet up with than the statute right now because of everything that is going on.
They're not affected as long as most of them are still married together and they are in the UK exercising treaty rights.
They are not in the UK yet. They are just planning to move over.
Who married to a EU citizen?
There's a friend of mine married to a EU citizen.
They are in their country now, so why are they worried about us?
No, they want to come here.
Now when they come, they will meet the law that we have in place at that time. But at the moment, I'm not cracking my head on those who are in their country. I'm cracking heads for those who are already inside. That your friend is in a safe country in Europe. So she should wait and get whatever she's entitled to get before coming to us. Do you understand? I'm not worried about those who are in Europe. I'm worried about those who are in the UK with us here. I'm giving information to those who are already inside. I'm not giving a headache on those who are there because they are safe. They are in a good country. They are in a stable economic country. What is the difference between UK and the European country where they are? They are carrying red passport as well. So I wouldn't worry myself there for those who are outside. I'm going to get worried with those who are inside, and that's basic.
And for us, I'm planning to get my 5 years salary because I've got the registration certificate.
Have you been living in the UK for 5 years, madam?
Yes, I've been here.
Then make application to the Secretary of State for your permanent residence. Simple. If you have not clocked 5 years, you will not get permanent residence now. You can only get a temporary admission.
I have got 5 years already, but my case is 4 years plus.
You got 4 years plus. You have to wait until you get your 5 years. It will be calculated one by one. The calculation will be one by one until you get your 5 years staying in the UK with evidence of your exercise of treaty right working without absence of more than 6 months.
No, I have got that, but my case, they finally about 6 months. So I have 5 years already.
If you have 5 years already, madam, make application to the Secretary of State. If you want to use my practice, use me. Yeah? Do you have European passport? Exactly. Now, if you have European passport and you have spent 5 years with us in the United Kingdom, of course you can do that. Then you are the only one that will be entitled to apply now. The rest of them will be on temporary admission. Thank you, dear. Okay, all right. We're talking about the rights of the European citizen in the United Kingdom. We are not discussing about the rights of those who are outside. There is no need to take care of someone else's citizen for them. Let's get this right. We're not illiterate. Forget about the sentiment of color of any other thing. As a citizen of the United Kingdom, the European countries will say the same thing to us. So let's get it right. The fact has to be said. Our rights have not been taken away from us. So we are not looking into somebody else's country. We want to deal with those who are in the UK already. The telephone number is 07908 628240. That is the mobile line to call me on now. Hello there, hi.
Good morning, ma'am. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. You're very lucky that I pick it up because it's showing unknown number.
Oh, sorry.
That's all right. That's all right. Don't worry. That's fine.
I'm trying to get a little bit of advice on
Okay.
apparently, I've done my application. I've done like 3 applications at once. And in that application, I've done partner with my British partner. And they accepted that we had the same invitation. So first what I did was because I was pregnant and I lost it because I had endo. So they said we need a thing, and they said when they refused me, I did what's that thing called again? That you have to go to the court. So they said I should reapply. So when I reapplied, they now said that they know that we have everything like this for a partner to stay together, but because the child has not been born, that I should go back home and live in Nigeria.
What type of status is your partner?
I've been here 11 years. He's British.
And you haven't got a child together?
No.
Have you? So you haven't got any status now?
No.
Have you got kids for him?
No. I'm trying.
Has he got kid outside?
Him.
I'm not saying it's the right thing, but I'm just asking.
Yeah, he has one.
How old?
About 11.
So what's the problem with your application?
We never put that in it.
Okay. Book appointment then and come for consultation, please.
I mean,
Yes. Okay. All right, dear. Okay, dear. Bye. So the situation here as we stand hasn't changed. It's just a matter of understanding what is in place. But the situation has not changed. Those who are just coming in because they heard that we've gone through referendum, we are coming out of Europe, and they start packing their bags. They have some explanation to make. But those who are in already, they are fine. But those who are coming in to stay for 5 years, because before they can have their permanent residence. And their permanent residence, what they are going to give them is indefinite leave to remain. And indefinite leave to remain means that you will be treated under immigration law. So you'll be treated under domestic law like us. You're not going to be given that priority of European counterpart, European citizen, where you can have right to bring in your family member, your dependents anyhow. No. The same rules that bound we UK citizens is the same rule that's going to bound you that holding a European passport and has permanent residence when we exit. So any rights you want to enjoy now, free movement, bringing your family member, your sister, your cousin, you better go and clear them now and bring everybody from your village now. The moment we exit in March, you're not going to be able to bring them in anymore. This is your chance to bring everybody from the village before we finish. The moment we are out, believe me, that's it. You won't be able to go through it, you know. So you got to really understand, you know. You really need to know how to do it. This is the time. That's your problem. That person, that's not mine. You know. So you really need to understand what you are doing so that you can get it right. You know. You really need to. Because unless that is done, it's going to be difficult. Unless that is done, it's going to be difficult. So I always like to advise people that if you want to get people into the country, jokes apart, on a serious note, you need to get it done now before it's too late. Because once we are out, believe me, you will not be able to, your family member will not be able to have that right anymore. They won't be able to have that right anymore. And that's my concern. So it's better to understand, you know, it's better to understand how it works. And if the explanation cannot go smoothly, then it becomes a big problem. I really mean it. So making an application, you need to have advice and put things in place. You know, okay, I think we're back line now. I think it's back live now. You know, Miss Angry Face, there is no need for you. The truth has to be spoken. So there is no need for you to get worked up. You know, I'm giving the necessary advice, and so I'm not bothered about your angry face. All I need to do is to block you, and I've blocked you already from my life. That's your headache. So we need to understand what we're doing. I want to leave line now because I haven't got that much time to take on talks or anything. For anyone that wants to take more advice, they will have to book appointment and come and see me in the office on 0208 309 8808. 0208 309 8808. Like I said, and I will reiterate again, this is your chance. If you want to bring your family member from your village, and I will repeat it again, this is the time to get it done now. The moment we exit Europe, it's not going to be easy to do anymore. You will be bound under domestic law, so you will be answerable to immigration rules, and that's basic. That's the fact of it. So if you want to do anything now to bring your sister, your cousin, your momsy, your popsy into the UK, this is the right time. The moment we are off, forget it. You will be controlled under immigration rules. So you have to go and get entry clearance application, entry clearance visa. So there's no need for you to get angry on that. If you want to get angry, that person that get angry on that statement, you need to get angry with the Secretary of State, not me. I am not the one pushing the law. Okay? So the swaggalicious is that I'm not the one pushing the law. The Secretary of State just returned from Europe. So you can get angry with her. I know you. You know, when things is not in your favor, you guys always get angry unnecessarily. But that's not my headache. I'm sorry. So the situation remains as it is, but I have to go. I love you guys as well, the way you are showering me your love. Thanks for all your good work. Thank you, Jare, my dear. Cordelia and Eme. Exactly. I love you as well. There's no doubt. While you're pressing your angry button on my head, and you think I am going to get bored by your angry button, you are going to be losing friend. The moment you press your angry button on me, whether you mean it or you don't mean it, I'll block you and you lose me. You know, so don't get angry. People ask me, why do I look young? Why wouldn't I look young? Because I smile and laugh with everything. That person is getting angry, but there's no need for her to get angry. Because she can only see me, she can't see the Secretary of State. And Secretary of State sent me an email. So what do? I want to read the email out to you and tell you exactly the position of the European nationals in the UK. And you are getting angry at me, innocent girl. You will not stop making me laugh. If you get angry at me, yeah, you're losing a friend. Believe me, because I'll block you. And once I block you, you're not going to be able to reach me anymore. Unless you use fake name. Although it's a public page, Dick and Harry can go in there. But behave yourself. Allow people to be courteous and be conservative. I like people to have manners. Please. Hello? Hello? Hello there, how are you? You have to call landline. You have to call. I'm in a live program. Yeah. Eh? Call live. Call office directly. Yes, please. 0208 309 8808. Yeah, 309 8808. Because I'm on a live program. Yeah, thank you. All right, bye. So like I was saying, don't you know when you press the angry button, it will show your face, your name. It will show who you are. Exactly, my darling. Thank you, Jare. Their anger should be directed to the right corner, not you. Exactly. In the first instance, I didn't vote to leave Europe. I will never do that kind of silly thing. I am in charge of law. I understand the policy and the system. I am not a novice. I am not an idiot. I know the advantage of free movement. In fact, it's not advantage. Advantages of free movement. So your anger should be you should go on to those who voted out. And in fact, let me make matter worse for you, the angry person there. It is your Nigerian counterpart that make matter worse out of ignorance. Apologies on the person's behalf. You sure about that? Okay. I don't know. I'm sure I saw that. I saw the name of the. I know I saw the name. I know I saw the name. You know, I saw the name of the anger face, but there is no need, you know. What is the argument? The argument is that we are leaving Europe. So if you are in the European country already, if you are in the UK already, I beg your pardon, and you have lived in the UK continuously for 5 years, please make application for your permanent residence so that your head can be counted when they're doing countings. So you can be counted. That's all. Make application. If you have not spent up to 5 years, you can still apply for temporary permission. Basically, what it means is that as soon as we exit, every law will be incorporated into domestic law. Domestic law is our laws, which we're going to take proper control of. So, to understand this, yeah, you are in the UK already. You need to apply to remain. If you don't apply to have your status, then it's going to be difficult to know that you have been in the United Kingdom. Although HM Revenue and Customs will sort you out through your work history. That's the only way to know you are in the UK, through work history. So if you're not working, it's going to be difficult. If you are not working, it's going to be difficult, you know. So I think I want to encourage you to make your application like that. Thank you. Are you sure you're not the one, Sha? Yeah, you are forgiving. Okay. Are you sure you're not the one that sent angry face by mistake? Are you sure? That's why I always get slow to get angry with you guys. I always be slow. I always like to be slow to get angry, because you never know when you get angry. You get angry to the wrong person. So that's why I don't get angry quickly. I try to leave my anger till something that doesn't count, that you will not even know that I'm angry for. If I were you, I wouldn't take notice of them. They are a drop in the ocean. Pardon? Wow. Wow. You see, I love people like you. I love people like you that stay on with me, that glue with me. You know, when you glue with me, I glue with you. I have names on my head here. Exactly. Thank you. If you don't like the messages, respect yourself and leave the platform and stop attacking the messenger. Exactly. Our platform is not platform for anybody to come and mess up. Our platform is a corporate platform. It's conservative, it's eloquent. So all of us that are online to each other on this platform, it's a class, it's a status and stature that we are producing. We're not just there, because the majority have British passports. Hello? Yeah. Because I'm on a live program. Are you coming to pick up your documents?
Yes.
That's fine. I'm in the office. Yeah, take care. The card hasn't arrived. The card hasn't arrived, so it's only the document that is back. But congratulations anyway. So as we are saying, what of another that has only indefinite stay that is not working? Can they apply for citizenship? Oh yes, my dear. You see, those who have indefinite stay, they are controlled under the immigration rules, under domestic law. So they are fine. They are okay. They're not European citizens. They are residents of the United Kingdom directly with indefinite leave to remain. So that is fine. You can apply for your citizenship when you have clocked that time. So you need to calculate and know when to apply. Okay, it is not me, ma. You can check. Easy. Ah, okay. It's gone off. The angry face is gone off. Even though it's showing, but it's they must have put it on at the time your name come up. That would be bad if I take you off my thing. But I can still read from you anyway, so that's fine. I'll check later on, don't worry. I'll have time to go through it and check. I just want respect to be reciprocal. That's all. But I'll check later on. Good morning, Auntie Tokumbo. Good morning, my dear. Good morning. So that is just what I have for you, European citizens in the United Kingdom. You know. Hello, ma. Can someone that has 2.5 years invite someone from Nigeria? On a visit visa, I think you should be able to do so, but this person have to have a stature. If it's just an ordinary person without stature, he won't go through. When you are inviting, you have to, with 2.5 years, there is a lot you have to incorporate. If not, it will not go through. It has to be person with stature. Otherwise, it won't go through. It's not going to go through. Because they'll be thinking that you are on a limited leave. You haven't got permanent rights. So as a result of that, what right have you got to invite someone into the country? But they forgot that you are contributing into the economy, which I find very rude sometimes. Yeah, you should be able to get your mom into the country. But there's a lot of things that you will need to take into account when it comes to family visits, so that they will allow her and she will show that she's going to return back. Good morning. We're on 07908 628 240. 07908 628 240. Yeah. That's the number we are. Somebody said, can European citizen work without permit? Of course you can work. Of course now. That's the whole idea of exercise of treaty rights. Once you have red passport, you flow in, apply for your N9, get a place to put up, apply for a bank account, then seek employment, and you start your life. Enjoyment started. Enjoyment gallery. And now the reason why a lot of people want to come to the United Kingdom is because we are a multicultural society. I'm just concerned. Why are you concerned? You must have mistakenly pressed wrong button. I just hope it's not you. But I'll check later and I'll restore you. I'll check. A lot of people mistakenly press buttons without knowing what it is. Good morning, my dear. Good morning. Good morning. I have a very limited time. But you know me. When I'm around, I want you to have information at large. I don't want you to be caught off guard. So European citizen in the UK, it is your duty and right to know that you need to apply for permanent residence if you have clocked 5 years consecutively in the UK. If you have not, you will apply for what we call registration permit. So you apply for permit. So that permit will be there in your hand. You will take it until it clocks 5 years from the date you apply for permit before you go for your permanent residence. But the moment we are out of Europe, then we are going to incorporate everything into domestic law. So inviting family member will be under immigration law. It will not be under Europe anymore. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah, I'm just in a program now. I think I've called you before when you gave my question was, I've been in the UK for like 12 years and I have this. I want to bring my mom. Now what can I do? And I'm working full time.
You are a UK citizen.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to bring your mom for holiday?
Yes.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
What do I?
You won't be able to get the information of what you will need online. Online.
That is why I've called you before. That is why I called you.
Have you booked appointment? Your best bet will be to book appointment and come and take the whole consultation. Yes.
And there's another one I want to my brother from Nigeria. Can I do that one? I think you have office in Nigeria.
I have office in Nigeria, yes.
Can we do that one for our CNC?
Are you a European citizen?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But you know, to get your brother into the country, you have to show that you have maintained that's your brother before you even left for Europe. Yes, there has to be documents in place. A lot of people get this wrong. You need to show that you are taking care of your brother while you were in Nigeria. You have to show that you continue to take care of him when you move to Europe. You have to show that that responsibility continues when you migrate to United Kingdom.
You know, a young boy is like about 30 years or 32.
It's what?
He's 32 years of age.
Yeah, but you have to show responsibility. If not, it's not going to go through. Yeah.
Okay, I think I'm going to book an appointment.
No problem, my dear. No problem. All right. Thank you. Bye. You are still on me and say if it was me, I wouldn't be able to see you. I'm still live with you because it's a public page. It's a public page, you know. So that's why. I wish it's not you. I just wish it's not you. Let me go and look at my thing now that I blocked. I think I must have blocked you from the personal page. And I don't like to tamper with my good people. I think you can invite with indefinite leave to remain. So far, the visitor can prove that he or she will go back. We're not saying she cannot invite with indefinite leave to remain after the visit. We invited first then. She doesn't have indefinite leave to remain. Teacher, hold on. Teacher, don't correct me. Let me correct you. That person did not have indefinite leave to remain. That person has 2.5 years. The case of indefinite leave to remain is different. He has 2.5 years. Do you understand? So it's different, my dear. I do housing. I do. You see, I am a qualified solicitor. So you don't have problem. I can advise you in those areas that I have practiced before. But I will refer you to those who can represent you fully, because I concentrate majorly on this, what I'm doing, and it's taking toll of my time. So to be able to do housing law, it means that I have to go back to county court and start representing you in county court. And my focus is on immigration at the moment. I don't do jump and jump. But yes, I'm a specialist in housing law. I'm a specialist in property law. Don't forget, I'm a specialist in divorce law, family law, children. But I am on top with immigration and nationality law. So I am into that one separately. So I want us to get it. We're not talking of indefinite leave to remain for the visitor. Of course, the indefinite leave has permanent residence. Go into the drain, you know. My number is 07908 628 07908. End corruption in Nigeria now. Okay. Hello, Maka. We still go to Europe free to visit after Brexit. You have to wait for the outcome. But I think we should be able to have. Let's wait. Let's wait. Teacher, don't teach me what I know. I have given my answer to that effect 2.5 years. Her mother will have to show that she will be able to return back. Her mother will have to show stature in Nigeria. If not, that operation will not go through. The restrictions on limited on 2.5 years is different from on HSMP. HSMP is right to work and they get it from entry clearance. 2.5 years is those who have overstayed already, that they were given under concession. So they have limited. In fact, they have sent them a letter to tell them that there is no right for them to bring family member into the country. So they might get a mix-up. HSMP is different, my dear. HSMP has entry clearance. Any application that has entry clearance will not be denied that right to bring family member in, because it has entry clearance. But those who have overstayed in the UK from the time, office number is 0208. Let me put it here for you, my dear. That's the office number, so you can easily use that for your own, keep that for your own use. Ma, you have not replied me. How can we in Nigeria migrate to UK? Please don't migrate to. Nigeria is 180 population. That's the counted ones. And we are only 60 million in the UK. So if you in Nigeria migrate to us, 180, where are we going to put you? On the sea? On the ground? In the bush? Please don't migrate to UK. It's enough here already. We can't finish what we can't even manage anymore. You know? But if you have the right document on a serious note and you are a minister of religion, you want to come and work in the United Kingdom, you have tier 2, tier 1, of course you can come. But the word migration is going to be difficult now, because we have limited resources to cater for the needs of the world. So we have to concentrate on our citizens in the United Kingdom. Sorry about that. You know, so it's something that we need to understand. But I think I have to go because of time constraint. You know, I think I have to go now. I want to appreciate you all for joining me on my program. I want to kudos you, every one of you. I wonder, it's true now. How can the whole of you migrate to UK? You want to kill us in the United Kingdom? We don't even have enough resources. We are managing. It's only 60 million population, and Nigeria is over 180 million. So let's get it right. So that is the situation. Kudos to you all online today, this morning. Like I said earlier on, our forum, it's mainly for the elites, and I will not stop saying it. Our forum is mainly for the elites. I don't want you to use that word because I don't want my clients to get angry. Please, I don't want us to be pompous online to say that they are overstayers or they are this, they are that. Please, let's caution what we're saying, because I'm out here in the interest of those who need me. And as a human rights lawyer, I would not get my clients upset at all costs. I will try my best. So I don't want us to use words that will make my clients reply back to you and start abusing you and start getting angry at you. So please, when we use language, let's just purport ourselves and use it executively. Please, let's use our language wisely, with respect, so that we don't hurt other people's feelings. You know, I tend not to enjoy people disregarding or looking down onto people. We are only fortunate to have what we have, and we should not look down on anybody, regardless of. Please, so let us try to purport our English when we are on this forum. I want this forum to be known for the eloquence, the elites, you know. So please, before I leave, my women empowerment program that I usually do on my private line, on the private line where I set it up to, it never stops, regardless of, I don't care. It never stops because I'm dealing with the issue of domestic violence, and that is what that program is known for. I'm catering for the issue of domestic violence. So if you're a woman that you are suffering from violence, don't keep anything from me. Come out and discuss it in private as usual, and I'll set it up with the agency that will deal with the matter with you, the police and everybody. So if you're suffering from domestic violence, people know me with confidence that I have imputed into the hearts of those who are suffering and who are getting their results back straight away. So my empowerment program is quite different from what you guys are thinking. As a lawyer, I am looking at the legal side of it. I am looking at the legal side of it to deal with the matter straight away. I am not joking. I am not joking at all when it comes to empowering women in that area, boosting their confidence. I am not joking. You understand? I am not joking at all. I mean business when it comes to the issue of domestic violence on my empowerment program. I mean business, and I look into my eyes. It's a straight eyes and straight face. I am dealing with that matter secretly, and I'm not going to stop doing it. So if you are a lady suffering domestic violence, don't keep it to yourself. Otherwise, you will die too young. You go and join that program and be able to discuss with me, and I will connect you with the department, with the people that will house you, will locate you, will put you in a place where you can gain your freedom back. I am not joking. When it comes to things like that, I am not making jest of it. I am not making jest. Exactly, Oshedari, my dear. If some people are born British, I wonder how their behavior would have been. Oh yeah, Mileno. I don't even know what they want people like me to think of, because I was born with red passport from day one. You understand? I only have Nigerian passport 3 or 4 years ago, which is going to due next year, February or so. But I would never use it as a priority, because it doesn't take you to anywhere if you don't work hard in life. It does not take you to anywhere unless you work hard. And don't forget, kò sí ìlú ọlá orí ọlá ló wà. So don't leave what God has provided for you in the country where you are and come and start crying on my neck here that you want to come to UK. Don't do that, okay? The page, my page is, no, you have to inbox me so that I will go and, you have to befriend me on my personal page so I can connect you. So see if you can befriend me on Lawyer Tokunbo Olagbaye personal page. If you befriend me on Lawyer Tokunbo personal page, then I will connect you. Or if any of your friends is on it, they will tell you. You understand? So you have to be introduced. You cannot just come in here because it's not in public. But it's a different forum entirely again, where we have our mouth to talk whatever we feel like because it's closed. So I am looking at the legal side of it. I am not looking, you know, when you are looking at things, you look at different perspective of it. Some look at it in an entertainment world. Some look at it in a different, going out and do sort of thing. I am a lawyer to the core, and I haven't got time to beat around the bush. But on that particular matter, I repeat and I reiterate again, I have time for it, domestic violence, because I wrote my master's degree on it. Violence against women in Nigeria, in a non-developing country. And I look into Nigeria straight away. I did my master's where I have distinction. I have distinction in that area. And I'm working and expanding on it since I have finished that master's that time. And since then, I've been having interest on domestic violence issues, especially with women in the diaspora. I want to take care of that area, and I'm not joking. I mean business. And when I say I mean business, you know me for sure. You know who I am. I will change my eyes. I change my face, and I change my tongue. I mean business on the domestic matters issue. Because women are being hindered to move forward in that area. They have been molested, abused, and treated as if they are nobody. That really got me angry. You will maltreat a woman and then later on have sex with her. That is rape. So it's getting me angry and getting on my nerves. And that is why I want to expand this thing. I want to work on it. I am not taking it anymore as a joke. I am treating that as a serious matter. And I don't care whether any man that is doing it wants to leave my page. I don't care about that. What I care about is the interest of people at heart. And if you are being suffocated on that issue, please discuss it. Don't keep it to yourself. Otherwise, you will die before your time. That's the basic. If you don't talk and discuss it now, you are going to die before the time. And that means you hand your destiny short. Enjoyment is not because you are married. You cannot find happiness in a relationship that doesn't bring happiness. The moment there is violence in that relationship, a year don't get short. See, I met a lady yesterday or 2 days ago that I have seen. She's a lawyer. She saw me when I went to her at Richmond. She too, she's a lawyer, to go and give her a document to submit on my behalf in Nigeria. She said to me that you look so young with your age. What are you doing? You are the only Nigerian in the diaspora that doesn't look stressed. I laugh and I smile it off because I don't want people to weigh me down on things that doesn't concern me. So if you are being hindered, you need to speak out and get help. Forget about what your next door neighbor is thinking about your feelings, about how when you do things. Forget about the third party thinking. You understand? It's okay, my dear. Don't worry. It's okay. You understand? Don't put things on one side and then forget and pretend as if nothing is happening, and then you lose your life, you lose your confidence, you lose your self-esteem. Listen, if you find happiness somewhere else, go for it. If you find happiness elsewhere, go for it. I said it. Don't kill yourself for a man. Nítorí life is too short. Ole dollar ko sun ko ma jí mọ́. Yes, why should I be stressed on something that doesn't concern me? You don't know me. You know, I don't get stressed. And I'm advising you now, please don't get yourself stressed on something that does not related to you directly. Nǹkan tí ó bá kàn directly tó affect ọmọ ẹ, kò kàn ẹ́ nìyẹn. Nǹkan tó kàn Ṣadé ò kàn Ìyábọ̀, kò kàn Ìdòwú, kò kàn Kẹ́hìndé. Jẹ́ kó dí pẹ̀lú ẹ̀. Nǹkan tó kàn Tòkunbọ̀ ò kàn Ìyábọ̀, kò kàn Kẹ́hìndé, kò kàn Tòkunbọ̀, kò kàn tọ̀hún. Nǹkan tó bá kàn ẹ́ directly dí pẹ̀lú ẹ̀. Nǹkan tí ó bá kàn ẹ́ back off. And stop giving yourself headache. Stop giving yourself problem on somebody else's problem. Stop escalating things that doesn't worth escalating. Speak out. Ayé kan ló wà, my dear. Speak out. Make yourself happy. Kò sẹ́ni kankan tó máa make you happy. Oh, it is you that will make yourself happy. There is one language that the proverb says that show me your friend, and I will continuously tell you the type of person you are. If you don't have a stature friend to show, then who are you? Who are you? The question is, who are you? You wake up in the morning, you're crying. You're soaking in bed because a man is maltreating you. Does your destiny attach with that man? Does your destiny attach to that man? Did they say that if you don't marry that man, you will die? Is there anybody that bring that thing to you and said it to you? Can you please move forward, people? And even you, a man, that because you don't have papers, you are now washing the madam's pants. What for? You move forward. Love must not be based on papers. Love is something that comes generally, naturally, neutrally. And it's genuine. Love is genuine. When you see love, believe me, you know this is love. Love is genuine. It's not fake when you see it. Love does not hide himself. It does not hide itself. Love makes itself clear to people. It is down to us, individual, to know that this is love. This is real. So why do you want to die inside domestic violence? Because of what your mom and dad is thinking? At what age? The moment you pass 18 years, you are 20, 21, you are 30, you are the masters of your destiny. You have the key that locks it, and you have the key that opens it. Please, I am begging anyone in that situation, don't let third party lock your destiny for you. Don't let a violent man lock your destiny for you. There is so much you can do without a man. I am sorry to the most men that are reliable out there. With due respect, without prejudice, I am not disrespecting you. But it's hurting my heart when I hear my women crying, when I see them facing domestic violence, when I see bruises on bodies. They are so confident to open it to me and see and let me have bruises and see it. I saw bruises on women's body. I am crying inside me. I am ashamed to know that a man born from a woman's womb that has a mother, that has sisters, can maltreat women like that. Please, enough is enough. It's not worth it. Why would you be maltreating a woman like that? Why bruises in the body? Why hurting? Why pushing her? Why are you doing that? Of what use, of what gain? What do you gain from it? Please, if you are a man and you are in that situation, I beg of you, please, so that you will not affect your destiny in future, stop it before it's too late. I am begging you. Stop it before it's too late. Because it's not worth it. Violence is not an option in relationship. And if it's not working for you, please walk away from it. If it's not working for you, it's not working. Walk away from you before you lose your life. I refuse to be foolish, unhappy, and abused by any man. Exactly, my dear. Thank you. That's it. Because you are individual. You have the keys that locks it, that open it. So it's up to you the way you use it. But please don't let your destiny be pushing like a bouncy ball from here and there. Stop. So on my program, I look at the legal side of it. I am dealing with the legal aspect of it. I am looking at the repercussions. I am looking at the legal system. I am looking at the impact that the system, the stakeholders has taken in the situation. I am checking on the works of the government, how they are now controlling it. My one is different completely. So all of you, enjoy yourself with your program. I love it. If I have time, I will come and watch. Anybody that does program online, if I have time, I will come and watch. As long as you purport yourself, as long as you manage your language, I will watch your program. Don't get me wrong. If you do a program that does not abuse anyone, that purports itself in the glare of the public watching, I will come online and watch you. And I will watch you live. Anybody, regardless, I will watch your program live when I have time. But when you use foul language, I will note it down. I will save that video. And I will show it to yourself. I will show it to you to watch it again and see how it is. Because what actually is happening is that a lot of people do not go back and see what they have said and review it. Thank you, dear. I love you too. So please, if you are facing domestic violence, do not keep quiet. Do not hide it. Speak out and don't speak to gossip because it's not going to help you. If you're discussing it with gossip gossip person who is going to just mock you, then the situation is becoming escalating because you don't know whether she's having affairs with your man. So the thing is going to get worse. So the only way to get out of the problem is to speak to somebody of my stature so that we can get it done straight away, get you out of that mess. I don't give a damn. I don't look back. And I'm not changing my English on it. If you are facing it, I will assist you to get out of it as soon as possible. Quote my English. I cannot stand a man beating a woman, and I cannot stand to see a fellow woman of my caliber, a fellow human being of myself, being in that situation. I'm sorry, I can't stand it. So that's just the situation. Let me take this call for the love of taking, and I'm going. Hello? 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 Good morning. Quick. I'm on public. I'm on public now, so if you are okay to ask now, you can ask me before I leave. But I'm online now. Okay, call me back later. Call me back. So that is just the situation. I have to go now because my clients are coming in, so I need to start attending to them. I love you all and I thank you for your support. But I will come back online to discuss the issue of violence and what we are doing about it. But I will deal with that in public before I move on to my secret group talk. Because my secret talk group, I want those women to speak out. I want them to talk, to be able to have freedom. Those who are a victim, they cannot talk in public. So don't forget, because of their assailant is still chasing them. So they can't speak in public. So it's a different. I'm looking at the legal side of it. So my case is different. So I'll see you next time when I come back. I want to appreciate you. I want to thank you. I want to say thank you. And I remain humble. Bless you all. I love you all. Thank you.